Hi, I'm usually over there, and I'm standing up. I look a little bit more presentable and not so much like a slob. And the reason this video is different is because we're talking about something pretty serious. And also, I woke up an hour ago. One of my most unhealthy habits is that as soon as I wake up, I will check Twitter. That's usually how I wake myself up in the morning, but it's probably not a healthy thing to do, and I should start sleeping with my phone on the other side of the room. But one of the first things that I saw this morning was that the singer-songwriter Billie Eilish was trending. Now, usually whenever a celebrity is trending on Twitter, it is either because they did something really good or they did something really bad. Nobody trends for no reason. Something happened here. So I clicked on her name and went into this thread anticipating a big story. I wanted to know why Twitter put this spotlight on her. And this is what I found. Yeah, that picture. I'll show it again in case you missed it, but yeah, that's it. So this may look like an innocent paparazzi picture of a celebrity, and if you were like me this morning, you might not understand why this was trending. But this story actually has a lot of moving parts, and it's actually very serious. And this was the kind of story where I knew I had to talk about this. I made a YouTube channel so I could talk about things that I think are important, and this definitely fits that criteria. So I am going to walk you through this story. I wrote a script and it's kind of long, so I'm sorry. I will try not to make this video go too long, but I do think every point that I highlight is important and deserves to be talked about. So I hope you'll bear with me, and sorry again. All right, let's get into it. So the reason this story is trending on Twitter right now is because of one Twitter account, ᶫᵒᵛᵏ. When this paparazzi picture of Billie was going around, he reposted it and made this tweet. In 10 months, Billie Eilish has developed a mid-30s wine mom body. And my first reaction to that is, it's a bad tweet. That is a weird thing to choose to say online. Nobody really asked. So naturally, people were not happy with that post. And I can't blame them, it was a bad tweet. So they started defending her in the comments section. This is disgusting. Why the fuck are you men like this? She's absolutely beautiful. The never seen a naked woman outside of porn vibes of this tweet. You a grown man hating on a teenager, bro. This person said she's healthy and beautiful. That's all that matters. And when this person responded, neither of those are probably true, he got clapped back with, "Sir, you're wearing underwear on your head in your profile picture. Mind your business and worry about dressing yourself first." Which is just peak Twitter. Some dude with underwear on his head attacking somebody else's looks. God, I hate it. I hate it here. But here is the most popular reply to the original tweet. Body shaming an 18-year-old girl must make you feel so confident and manly. That one got a lot of likes and support. So naturally, the tweet's OP, ᶫᵒᵛᵏ, responds, "It does," and then the meme reaction picture of a Chad. And that's a pretty cocky response. It shows that, ᶫᵒᵛᵏ is probably reveling in all of this attention. But he probably should not have tried to sell that image of himself because people found his real face pretty quickly. And because this is the only photo that people could find of him, people started making fun of his looks and his appearance in order to get back at him. And this isn't my preferred comeback when it comes to critiquing looks, but I do understand it. I do not think people should be judged by their appearances. It seems like a very lame and low bar way to critique someone's actions. However, if you attack somebody's looks, that means you are opening up yourself to the same criticism. You can't make fun of somebody for something and then get mad when people turn it around on you. I do believe that you do have to be able to take what you dish. In my kindergarten class, my teacher taught us to treat the way you want to be treated. And I know that's kind of cliche, but it's pretty true. If you are kind to someone, they will probably be kind back. And if you make fun of someone, they're likely going to make fun of you back. That's fair. Like, that's equality. But the debate that ᶫᵒᵔᵒ started just kept... But the debate that ᶫᵒᵔᵒ had created just kept going. And more people kept joining this conversation to the point where now it's trending. And I wish that was it. I wish this was just a short Twitter being Twitter kind of story, but there are more angles to it. So let's get into the next main part. So when we go back to the original paparazzi picture, you might just assume that this is a regular celebrity sighting picture, but unfortunately there's more to it. This actually isn't the first debate that's gone around about Billie Eilish's body. Back when Billie was rising in popularity, her sense of style and fashion was extremely unique for not being the typical celebrity standard. And when she was asked why she always wore baggy clothes, Billie spoke out about how it was important for her that she was judged by her talent and not her physical appearance. She spoke on how little girls are taught that they need to have appealing physical traits in order to be famous, and she wanted to rebel against that. And I couldn't support her more with that. I think that's a very admirable statement, and one that needs to be said. Unfortunately, Billie choosing to hide her body only meant that once people did see it, the impact was exaggerated. The first image of her that caught attention was this.
In June 2019, Billie was photographed wearing a tank top, and Twitter trolls wasted no time posting disgusting comments about the singer who was, let's not forget, a minor at the time.
Now, as you probably could have imagined, most of the bad responses to this were from men and boys who couldn't contain themselves after one picture of her being exposed a little. Never mind the fact that she was 17 and a minor when this picture went viral. You had 40-year-olds and journalists just commenting on her body, and it was very sickening to watch. So men like that being gross is nothing new. But when Billie then posted vacation photos of her in Hawaii and in a swimsuit, a lot of women and girls started shaming her for not being modest and for showing off. So she can't win. She's quoted as saying, "I can't win." Her original mission was for people not to focus on her body, and it ended up only making people focus on her body even more. All of this sort of comes to a head during one of her later concerts when she showed this short film that she directed where she reads a poem about her body. And this video nearly has 30 million views on YouTube, and the response is overwhelmingly positive. The comment section is full of people thanking Billie and people sharing their own stories about body image. And all of that takes us all the way to the present with this paparazzi photo. This is not just a look at this celebrity picture. With all of that context now in our minds, we know that this picture is now look at this celebrity who doesn't usually show her body, showing her body. The reason this photo is going around is because it shows a side of Billie that she doesn't usually present. Usually I hate the paparazzi, but I especially hate how excited they must have been when they took that picture, knowing the kind of story that it was going to generate. That's what sickens me the most. The fact that this is a story. So this is the headline we got from it. Billie Eilish is pictured without her trademark baggy clothes as she steps out in uncharacteristically casual attire in Los Angeles. What a trashy headline. Are we really that starved for celebrity news? Billie is not baggy. Singer ditches her colorful loose-fit clothes for dressed-down beige day in LA. Daily Mail, go fuck yourself. That's so embarrassing. Why would you say that? Billie Eilish shows some skin and more star snaps. I am so disappointed in us. Genuinely. American culture is so hard to defend. This is our news. This is what is making headlines right now. I've made videos about celebrity obsession in the past, and if you've seen those, you already know my stance. But in case you haven't seen those, and in case you can't pick up on it from my tone, I hate this, and we have got to be better. It is 82 degrees in LA right now. Of course, Billie is not going to wear baggy clothes, especially if she's just stepping out, as this critically acclaimed journalist is putting it. And circling back to ᶫᵒᵛᵉᵧ's original comment of the whole 30s wine mom body, it really just goes to show that some men think the only acceptable body type for women is stick thin. People look like this, dude. This is normal. Like, regular people can look like this. Also, I know I don't have to say this, but a lot of Americans have been quarantined for the past 10 months, and it's pretty reasonable that we don't all look like supermodels. The whole mom bod or dad bod thing is a stupid thing to critique. Maybe people just have different bodies, and those bodies change over time. Slow down if I'm going too fast for you. We can't always be expected to look in peak physical performance. Hell, I haven't been able to exercise in a while. I kind of have a dad bod going on under this sweatshirt right now. And that's okay. Even if there wasn't a pandemic, it's okay for me to not be in perfect physical shape. It's a goddamn choice. And it shouldn't be up to you or anyone else on Twitter to highlight somebody who you don't think fits that mold. Now, because this is a viral story for some insane reason, Billie Eilish did respond to it. Here's the headline. Billie Eilish begs people to normalize real bodies after new photos of her out and about go viral. In the pics, Billie wasn't wearing her usual baggy clothes. While most fans raved over how great she looked, some haters couldn't help but pick the images apart. In 10 months, Billie Eilish has developed a mid-30s wine mom body, one person wrote on Twitter. Hey, ᶫᵒᵛᵏ, you did it. You got the attention you wanted. Are you happy? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted to be known for? Congrats, buddy. However, the teenager has never been afraid to stand up to the haters. Okay, you know what? Mini rant time. This is a pet peeve of mine, but the whole haters mentality is really misleading. You hear a lot of people and celebrities usually saying you just gotta ignore the haters or block out the haters, as if the haters is a collective of people who you can instantly recognize. But they're not haters. They're regular people. They are regular people who just feel emboldened to say things that they know will hurt you. Haters is a term made up by... there's hair in my eye. Haters is a term made up by influencers in order to categorize what they think is the opposite of a fan. Here's the thing. I don't know if ᶫᵒᵛᵏ is a good person or not. I know he had a shitty response to this celebrity photo, and I could judge him off of that. But I don't know anything else about his personality or life decisions. He's not a hater. He's just a guy with a Twitter account. We have to stop labeling people as haters, because it ignores the fact that regular, everyday people can make the decision to say something that is hurtful and disrespectful. I can guarantee that there are people who have a similar body type as Billie Eilish who go on Twitter and see this discourse going on and feel terrible about themselves. If you look like Billie and some ᶫᵒᵛᵏ type person is making fun of her body, then of course you're going to project that onto yourself. And I don't think ᶫᵒᵛᵏ had this diabolical master plan to make girls all around the world feel bad about themselves. He was probably just trying to make fun of a celebrity as a joke tweet and then get some attention and likes off of it. That's what half of Twitter is anyway. But your actions do have consequences. And when you think about all the people who you are unintentionally hurting with that tweet, I just feel mad. I feel angry because those people didn't ask for that. They didn't ask to be made fun of by some stranger on the internet. But if you make fun of a celebrity for some sort of physical appearance, you know that there are other people who might have that same insecurity. And I feel so angry. And I just feel so frustrated that your little joke tweet is going to make someone feel insecure about themselves. That's fucking unfair. It is so easy to be kind. It is so easy to be supportive. And if you have a negative thought, just don't say it. It's so easy. No one is forcing you to say hurtful shit. I gotta wrap this thing up. If you made it this far, hi. Sorry for rambling. I am not quite sure how to tie a bow on this whole story. This is not the last time that people are going to be making fun of somebody's body type online. Nor even close. And I don't think ᶫᵒᵔᵃ or people like him are watching this video. If he did find this video, then I doubt that he would make it this far in. In my other videos, I usually try to find a lesson or a moral that I can leave you with. But I'm pretty sure the community who watches my videos are good people, and you don't body shame others, celebrity or otherwise. And I don't think calling these people out works either. ᶫᵒᵃ seemed to be rolling in the attention that he got, and I don't think people attacking him are going to change his mind. So, people, even though I know you already don't do this, don't attack others for how they look. Don't speak negatively about somebody's body, because we can't possibly know everything that they're going through. I think it's also important to highlight that you don't need to like Billie Eilish in order to be kind to her. I know a lot of people don't love her music, and I'm not a fan of her entire discography, but that doesn't mean I'm going to allow people to say terrible things about her or dismiss these insane things that people are posting. You know, you don't have to like someone in order to support them. I just thought that was important to mention. And when you see people like ᶫᵒᵃ throw these trashy opinions out there, I know it's easy to want to attack them back and throw a punch back, but that's not going to save anything. I know that it's impossible for everybody to be nice and positive on the internet. There are always going to be others who try to put people down as a joke for attention. But I don't think it's stupid that the majority can be positive. I think we can work on getting to a place where most of the internet and the loudest part of the internet is kind and sweet and helpful. I think I'm going to try to end my video around here. I've gone way over my usual runtime, and I've said my piece. If you did watch this far, thank you for being patient with me and hearing me out. I really do appreciate that. Usually I end my commentaries with a direct message to the person of the main topic in case they're watching, because sometimes they are. Billy, if you are watching my stupid little video, I want to thank you for speaking up for your beliefs and trying to make a statement. I think it is admirable to address the way this culture treats appearances in the way that you did. A lot of people don't even try to do that, and it matters that you did. So, thank you, and I'm sorry it turned out like this. Alright, I think I'm done here. Thank you everyone for watching my video. Sorry it was a long one. I think I'm now going to go back to bed, because, wow, what a day it's been already. Subscribe if you haven't. Be safe. Stay healthy. I love you all.